going to do now is to actually talk about how we land our first high ticket client at $10,000 a month. So it was a pretty simple process. So the first thing is you guys are probably seen the slider in the DM method inside of the course, right? So what we use is we use that message to get inside of client's eyes. With this client, right, what we did is slide with DM method, right, SDM. From there, right, you're inside of his DM, right? I fished him too fast. What happened? He ghosted me, right? From there, I saw, okay, I went to his YouTube channel. I saw, okay, this client has a new YouTube channel. He has 800 followers on Twitter. He had 800 subscribers on YouTube, right? But I saw, okay, this guy's thumbnail sucks. His video sucks, but the knowledge he has given is very, very good. So I'm like, okay, I am inside of his DM, so how do I use this opportunity to actually land him as a client? So what I did is I saw one of his thumbnails was pretty bad, right? So what we did is we gave it to our in-house thumbnail designer. Okay, bro, go inside of the video, right? Find a good screenshot, revamp the thumbnail, right? Once we revamp the thumbnail, we were like, okay, we sent that to the client. The client saw it. He's like, bro, this is amazing, right? How much do you charge, right? Over there, I could have been like, yeah, bro, I charge this much money. The thing is, right, if you sell inside of the DMs, you are in a losing game because, right, if I said, bro, it's $10,000 a month inside of the DM, I mean, what do you think would have happened? That ghost. It's like, bro, are you crazy? Probably getting dropped, blocked, right? So what we did is we pushed him to a sales call, right? In the sales call, right, bro was inside of the pool in his knicker, no money, no shirt or anything, right? So from that I knew, right? When I saw that, I'm like, okay, cool. I can't really push him the highest price right now because what he's gonna do is like, let me get out of the pool, let me get my credit card, and then ghost me completely. What we did on that call, right, is I sold him on a 1K retainer. And I'm like, what you did for one video, bro? $1,000 for videos, right? 1,250. 1,250, right? You remember this control with me that day, right? So 1,250 was what we charged him for one single video with one video plus one thumbnail. From that, this already gave him the perception of what did it give him the perception of that we charge very high ticket and that it's a very high value agency, right? So that when we do pitch him the retainer, he's not going to be like, holy fuck, what is this price point, right? So I already knew that. What we did now is we made sure that this video was the best thing we've ever produced. He spent, I think, 2 nights inside of the office working on this video, but we made sure that this was the best video because we knew if we could get this client at 10K, that means after this, life is going to be a lot easier because that means we have validated our report of being able to sell high ticket and give you this validation and this ticket board. Except for you've probably seen this after you've got your first client, you've kind of had this validation inside, okay, this actually works and this proves what I've been doing is the right vehicle and the way to go. So from there, as we made sure this video was good, we gave it to the client, he absolutely loved it. From there, we're like, all right, bro, what we have is we have a proposition for you. Why don't we hop on another call and, we kind of explain what we can do for you, right? So we're like, okay, so if we do this and do, you want it, how many videos are we doing for? 8, right? So that is 10K, right? But, right, obviously he's not going to pay 10K for video editing and thumbnails because that is way too much money. So we're like, no, we see you're doing well on your business, but we see that it could also be improved quite a lot. So why don't we give you, a special package? And that was our first content operator client because he saw the value in us beforehand. We had showed him what we can do for him. We had shown him the value we can give. He posted that video, became his best performing video. We had a sales call, very easy to close them at $10,000. There's a decent amount of objection handling. If you want to add a little bit into the story, because I think you were there when we did the first sales call.
Yeah, so I think this was our first high ticket client.
Yeah, first high ticket flag. And for this, we're charging, I think, two grand.
You don't ever charge, right?
Yeah.
And at that time, Giovanni for peak with you, we used to get high off of how high can we charge?
How high can we charge?
He's like, we're going to charge him 10K.
ये कैसा पागल हो?
So how we got him to charge 10K more to, most guys do when they get on sales calls, अपने features के बारे में शुरू हो जाते हैं. You start blabbering on about the product and everything. On that call, we did not talk about the product, what editing style was going to get, what we were going to do for it. No. All we discussed was what his vision is, how he's going to achieve it, and how this thing, the creator hype, is going to facilitate that. And once he was 110% validated, that, okay, without creator hype, I cannot do it. Then he was like, bro, what's the price?
Exactly.
Then you mentioned the price.
Let me kind of expand on that a little more visually, and I kind of over what questions we asked him as well. so you understand that. But in the meantime, what are you talking about? So I can erase this. Oh, the okay, boss. Yes. Okay, boss. Copy it. Yeah.
Yeah, that does answer one of the questions I had. Like, how do you get to pay like 12.50 for a single video?
I'll explain that. So first thing I was like, hey bro, who do you want to be like on YouTube? He mentioned the biggest name, Iman. Right, that gave me a thing, okay? I know how much Iman charge pays, right? So I'm like, okay, you want to be like Iman, bro. So why do you want to be like Iman? They start blabbing like, oh yeah, Iman will make this much money, right? He's pretty popular. I want to have this many followers. Okay, why do you want more followers? He's like, because I know if I have more followers, I can make more money, right? I'm like, why do you think Iman does so well? He's like, because the quality is good and it's premium, right? That gave me a thing of, all right, if he knows a premium price, a premium product, all right, he's already a business owner. So you know this is gonna come at a premium price, right? Because if he's running a business, running a like very good successful coaching agency, he knows like stuff is gonna be high ticket. So from there we were like, okay, why do you want to be like Iman? Why do you want to do this? Right? What are your goals? He's like, I want to hit $100,000 a month. So I'm like, what are you willing to give up in order to get to $10,000 a month? Right? He's like, I would do anything and everything in order to get to $100,000 a month, even if it means like going broke in the process. From there, right, you kind of have the client in your hands. And you just keep on asking the right questions. You ask them, what they're trying to do, who they're doing it for. Are they working for themselves or their family? If they're doing it for the family, right, you can manipulate them a little bit. That's kind of what we did, to be honest. But, right, it is the way that you sell people, right? It is best way to get somebody to purchase something and to trigger a sale is using emotion. So get them to an emotional state. By the end of that call, right, as Ziggy said, right, he was in this whole emotional state because we did have the whole price objective. We handled that. We were in the office that day. So we took them on a little tour of the office. Like, yeah, bro, like this is where your editor is going to be sitting. This is where your thumbnail designer is going to be sitting. But we have all this whole team that are all going to be working for you. Like, how would that make you feel? Like, you know what? You're also Pakistani. So when you come to Pakistan, like you can also visit the office. You can meet your team. You can meet me. Right? I'll have you inside of my house. Like, it'll be a very good day. Right? From there, we built the connection. Once the connection was there, like, okay, bro, like this is the price that you're gonna be getting the service for, or like, let's just sign the contract to them. Let's get things started. So yeah, bro, let's do it. Paid us the money on that call. First 10K deal, right? And from there, right, we were able to expand to where we are now. But that gave me the whole point of, right, you can charge as much as you want if you're able to convince the other person why your product is valued at that price.
Exactly. And one thing I'll add on in this, इसमें वो जो Omar talked about paradigm and pedalim, that plays a huge role. The reason why we were able to charge 10K is because we actually believe that our process is worth 10K. Like, actually, because the thing is, I came from like a very traditional filmmaking background, right? I was very used to hearing 100,000 for a 15-minute.
I won't, you'll be PK or something.
नहीं हर बहुत सारे dollars for an info
Yeah, exactly.
ठीक है तो I was used to high prices like 10K seemed like a steal to me, right?
Yeah.
जो when people get on to sales call उनमें prospects से ज़्यादा confusion होती है अपने product के बारे में कि पता नहीं देगा नहीं when even if you have slightest amount of fear or doubt in your service
In shows,
Yeah.
it shows, and that's why when I said, right, when we were going through that drought, right, you could see that fear on her face, and you can see this desperation. That's why no one is buying from us. Your prospects are way smarter than you. They have been in the sales game for a lot longer. They know the tactics that you're going to be using. Right, you can't really one up them, but what you can do is, right, show them why what you're doing is going to get the results to sell the product, sell the end outcome. If they see the end outcome aligns with their vision and aligns with their goals, right, you can get a lot more money. So what questions you guys have about high ticket clients, right, before I kind of get into acquisition?
So question, I just paste it decently.
Yeah.
So how to steps it? So how much time we have to give to the client to pay?
You click money on the call. You never let them leave.
Call कुछ भी लिए बगैर छोड़ लेने दे.
Either deposit ले लो.
Like in just explaining the sentences, like how to like manipulate him to pay in the call.
Hey bro, we only have a certain amount of slots in our agents. We want to take on 4 clients every single month. So in order for me to actually save your slot and make sure that you can become a client, I'm going to be taking the time. But what I need from your end in order to secure your spot is 10% of the final price. That is the exact line we use, right? Exact line he's been using for his sales calls now, right? And it works like a chart, right? Because first off, it's a very exclusive agency. You don't talk on any and everybody. There is scarcity, and right when there is scarcity, right, you create a fear factor, and that fear factor makes them purchase. But most of the time, they're like, oh, if we're going to keep paying 10%, right, why not just pay the full price, right? Or you can even offer them a discount price in order to move forward, right? What you do for that is, let's say that your price is 10K. Oh yeah, bro, if you move forward onto this all for the first month, I'm more than happy to do it for 9K in order to show you what we're gonna actually do for you. Right? That causes them to purchase. Because the thing is, when you give people time after the sales call, you give them a lot of power over you because they can think about the decision, they can talk to other people will talk them out of the decision, and therefore, right, they will not actually pay you and they will ghost you. Right? What we had in that experience, we gave them around a month after, right? And then we saw what happened. Even though he added you into everything, he added you into his business, but we never collected the cash. So because you gave him too much time.
Yeah, yeah.
Answer your question? Awesome.